I've used this year a chance to get at some of the things we're looking forward to improving on and what I think are some of the big challenges. I'm going to do a little Clint Eastwood here, starting with the good. Track forecast improvements. We've been making steady progress all through the 70s and most of the 80s. The improvements in the future may be more out on the 72-hour and beyond, which is very important because we refuse as a society to stop growth in our evacuation zones. Now we're talking about the bad and intensity forecast. There's been no change in the skill. This is what the time people are deciding to evacuate, which is roughly 48 hours. You're needing to factor in the fact that we don't have plus or minus one category skill, to err on the side of caution, especially places that have one way out that can flood early. We ask people to plan as if they're going to be one category higher than what we forecast. Now this is the ugly. I think this is our biggest challenge, trying to come up with some skill in forecasting out in time what the rapid changes of intensity may occur. The 1935 Labor Day hurricane, which went from barely a Category 1 to a Category 5 in less than 24 hours, in just 36 hours, scares me the most because of the situation we have in the Keys today, which is in many respects worse than then. It's still just a two-lane road out, and you have far more people there. All of these improvements that we're hoping to gain in the next decade in meteorological forecast will do very little to negate the error function for a surge forecast. Another one of my issues is the 100-year floodplain. Hey, you buy a house that you want to live in forever, you have a 30-year mortgage. In the space of that 30-year mortgage, and you're at the 100-year event, you're in about a 1 in 4 chance that you're going to get some kind of flood problem with that house. My pet peeve is the 100-year has been touted as it's some kind of an ultimate a switch where if you're in it, you're at risk. If you're not at risk. I think you should spend every year preparing as if that's the year you're going to get run over by a hurricane. Think about it. In 1900, there were only 7 storms, only one that hit the United States. It killed 8,000 people in Galveston. In 1983, there was only 4 storms. Hurricane Alicia hit direct hit on the Houston-Galveston area as a Category 3, and then 1992, only 7 storms, and that was the year of Andrew. So the seasonal forecasts and preparedness are not correlated whatsoever and should not be used in making decisions.